All right. Journey to Hawk's Cry Cliff. That's where we're gonna go. So I played a little bit off stream, y'all, just because I was just addicted to this game. So only thing you guys miss is that after the fall of Drake's head and Sid died and whatnot, 5 years skipped ahead, and yeah, 5 years skipped ahead, and now we're here. Clive has taken over the moniker Sid the Outlaw to keep his name alive and to keep, like, you know, pretty much his goal and everything alive. And they're still after the same thing. This time his Brennan mark is gone, so you guys will be able to see that. But there's a cutscene. Let me go ahead and disappear real quick so we can watch that.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will
Probably
we
far.
find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Mothercrystals?
She's so hateful.
More than likely.
She's the cause of most of this
We should
too.
hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Hey, I'm on my business, you mind your business. Alright. Alright. Like, you just had to be in the way. Yep. Some of these things are not plants, but you know what? I want some. I want all the smoke. All the smoke. Anyway, back to minding my business.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
I think we're loyalists.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn.
No.
'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full...
Oh, come on, let's get in there.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
BS.
You must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows?
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There have been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the...
Well, guess we're done with Sucker Stones.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you?
Yeah.
At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were.
Firebrands.
I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
Dang.
You don't think these firebrands the
How many
Empire's
people are just so
looking for could be
scared?
us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out. Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger.
Oh.
The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another East Pool.
Then we shall be on our way.
Yeah. Hey, at least OG kept it real.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's
His
nothing.
mom ain't nothing but a
I
hound
still don't
dog.
know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond.
Big-headed Smurfette looking.
Who else in
Where?
Rosaria would have the courage to stand against the Empire?
Us?
A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
On to the next. And take off.
This pass will take us through the mountains.
Bruh, it
And
made
directly
us
into
slow
the
down.
path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
We'll be alright. Oh, never mind.
Ever since the more and more of these echoes.
What do you think is waking you? The Mothercrystals collapse?
I have an idea. Over here!
I need to get better hang of the combos. But I can't get like the full hang of them for some reason.
Get him!
Go up. Yep, there we go.
Get him! Over here!
You don't want one. Look at ass, look at ass, look at ass, look at ass. Your mother was an awesome person. Thank you. Alright, we oughty. Oh, black shields? Yeah, y'all better get murdered.
More of my mother's men. This one.
Told you. Oh, dang. I am getting in your poopy. I should go this way. Makes sense. Oh yeah, baby. You get some, you get some, you get some. Different. See what they have done for me. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Yep.
Over here! Go for it!
Bro, hold on. I'm like, where the bridge at though? Oh! I don't know why I turned my camera back on. Y'all, I'm having some 420 time. Catch his hands. Catch him. Catch him. Catch him. Catch him. Catch him. If you guys have made it this far in this video, I appreciate you for tuning in to my part 5
Clive.
of my Final Fantasy XVI gameplay
And still
and
wet.
story playthrough. I didn't want you guys to miss any in-betweens. And I felt like playing it, so I was like, hey, might as well be top tier and
You
record
were
it.
told to stay in your homes.
The Black Shields.
You were told to stay in your homes.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel.
Yeah.
Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these, our swords we swear.
Bro, you keep saying that.
Again. I'll show you a
I'm about that. Yep. Yep. Nice. Nice finish. All right. Yeah, we're gonna interrogate you before you die. Amy.
Tell me what I want, and the end will be swift. Who are you looking
This
for?
fool didn't want none.
Why, you? We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordeal. Guardians of the Flame.
Oh wow.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Oh snap. Damn. This shit about to be on fire. About to say.
Find something, boy. Death.
Oh my goodness. Here we go again. Oh, the village messed up.
Found her.
Damn! Oh!
This was my mother's doing.
Yeah, it was. She didn't hold nothing back.
But why? Why would anyone?
What you mean, why? She evil.
I never truly understood her.
That's like asking the Joker why he the Joker. He the villain.
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Something drives her.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Ain't killed everybody.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Y'all survived?
Didn't happen to come by way of Oldhill, did you? Saw some Imperials clad in black making for the docks just the other day. The next morn, you couldn't see the sun for all the ravens.
Bro.
I did, Mummy! I could hear him shouting from down the road.
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse us passage back to our homes.
Passage to the provincial capital is restricted to Imperial Army personnel.
The gates are closed! Become!
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
That's crazy.
You'll find no succor to the south travelers.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive.
Good. We can make it right then.
We're not alone.
I mean, if they run away, they don't want the smoke.
The Lazarus.
Bro, I'm mad that we can't ride on a chocobo.
My mother happened.
I would love to ride on a chocobo.
Chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Nah, he was talking too much shit. I heard him back there making that sound. Talking all that blah 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 blah. Hey, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. Bro, you just had to start coming over here. I'll make you to some crab salad. You better go somewhere. Yep. All of them. One fell swoop. That's how you do that. Thank you kindly. You did it.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only one to get in.
Oh man. Let's make this real quick. Oh. A lot of people.
Let us pass! My children are starving!
Have mercy.
Voice-rinsed dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
No, they can.
Die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
Oh, get enough
Fuck off.
Find the chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
I said, where were you, filth?
Back to your sties!
Cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it!
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in.
Bro, why can't we just help them? Can't we just go in there like...
I thought we might be able to reason with the guards.
Not being assholes.
Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes.
Unofficially?
Speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble.
Oh.
The Lazarus.
That's messed up.
We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
So all this running. They could have gave me a chocobo.
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Man, why can't we ride chocobos? Why we gotta run everywhere? That would have been dope.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
I guess so or not. Don't play too much.
This
Everybody get in this smoke. Kick you right in your nuts. Oh, that sounded horrible. He said, ugh.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be. I was there when you died. Huh? Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is. So wait.
We can
Sorry,
sneak inside.
sorry about your dead men back there. But they didn't ask any questions. They just blew a whistle.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do.
You could have worked on that a little bit.
Of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
Mm-hmm.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her.
You've been going around muttering, everybody.
Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord. But in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yup. Sure would.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that.
I bet you will.
Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
With pleasure.
I imagine this endeavor will require more.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Chocobos?
Show them the fire in our hearts. It's not so easily not dead.
Nope.
Black shields? Oh, no.
You are welcome to what little we have managed to salvage.
You guys have managed to salvage.
I will be here should you need aught else.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
Sir Wade, the bearers from Oldale have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
But my sister's a part of them. Oh. Criteria. Be ready for battle.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
Yo, why does Clive look like he got a wig on? They all of them got wigs
Putting
on.
an end to the Black Shields.
His look too big. Ooh, chocobos.
We'll keep them from the bridge.
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible.
Bro, we
and fed
could have
their
ran
corpses to
somewhere.
Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
He's not even fast running. Come on. There we go. Ooh, chocobos. Oh, that ain't for us.
Look at me sideways.
Come along now.
Yeah, we ran towards there.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
Alright, let's get it. Oh, I was ready to fight.
What is it now? I told you!
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
Cool.
For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Oh.
Your petty revolution ends here.
It does not.
On these our swords we swear.
He kicked the piss out of him.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Oh. Ow.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't
say I'm flattered.
Yeah, get some of this. Get some of this. Oh, here it is.
A noble stand.
Black and gold Power Ranger.
Albeit a misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Oh, man. Ow. Oh, shit. Yeah, I missed. Oh, there we go. Ah. Uh-oh.
So wait.
Found us. There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You ain't finish him.
Come on, what? Oh my god. Let's go. Ooh, my forearm hurts.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did.
It did.
Bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it. As we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die. And her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
Magic, ash, and meteorite.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter. It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
He's like, go on, my liege.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance. Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
And?
Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still?
Oh, a family moment.
Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Oh. The message is played as Nephew and uncle.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Madu in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear.
Oh, snap. They're getting emotional on me now.
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford. So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have. I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived. And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
By your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy, but now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
He said, fetch me my cutlass.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom,
I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could.
They sure did. They're evil.
And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung a sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive.
Oh.
Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Oh.
Thank you, Clive.
You're welcome.
I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Back to the hideaway. All right.
Only the founder knows what
This will conclude. What did I say? Part 5.
Educated guess.
This will conclude part 5 of my Final Fantasy story gameplay. First playthrough. Thank you guys for watching the video. Thank you guys for just hitting the like, tuning in. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. I'm out.